Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is going to be our second official video.
We wanted to find like the perfect video, and she actually found this movie.
I watched this movie about 4 years ago. It's like, I don't even remember how I stumbled upon it, but I was like, oh my God, it's free. And it's like a movie from Japan, like an anime movie. I'm so interested. Like, it seems really stupid and silly.
Y'all, this fucking movie it's a work of a madman.
So it's also not the only movie within, I guess, his collection. So the man, Ryuho Okawa, created the Happy Science cult. Isn't a cult in his mindset. It's a religious organization. They founded in the 1980s, but didn't get registered as an official religious group until 1991. He's published 3,150 movie or books, and his movies are Laws of the Sun, The Golden Laws, and Laws of Eternity.
Happy Science worships a deity named El Cantare, who they believe is the highest god of earth, the lord of all gods.
He believes that this god originated and was first born on earth 330 million years ago.
Like before humans, like way before.
Way before humans, in the time zone between dinosaurs.
Carboniferous period,
yes,
I believe.
There we go. And he thinks that himself is an reincarnation
of El Cantare,
as well as Odin, Thoth, Osiris, and Jesus. And he has different tier levels of, I guess, like, what he thinks is the highest form of God and reincarnation, and then like lower levels. So in this movie, one of the reincarnations of El Cantare, a lower level, is Thomas Edison. Buddha, and then Jesus. He is, I believe, Chinese.
No, he's Japanese.
He's Japanese. Okay.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Fucking died last year?
Right before.
That's right before.
We had first watched the movie together. And then he also bases everything about himself in these movies. Like, he self-inserts and makes him be reflected by the main character as well as his wife. We're very excited to show this to you.
Oh my God, they have, in 1994, the first overseas branch, Happiness Science USA, was established in New York, which you will see in the beginning of this movie. So without further ado.
Laws of Eternity.
Hey, Ryuda, Patrick, come and see this. Edison had tried to invent a device to communicate with the spirits. There should be a street down here.
He has this device that is essentially modern technology that we have today. Like,
Not even. This is even more advanced.
He has like an iPad.
They're like mind blown about Thomas Edison's weird like Marietta Little lamp
and light bulb.
What is it called? Gramophone? Is that what they said?
Yes.
A gramophone? But like meanwhile, he has literally the most advanced technology ever.
Time to get racist.
Racism time.
Stereotype time.
Disclaimer. This is a joke. These are all jokes here. It was just weird that they put the most caricature version of a Native American shaman woman that they could imagine and placed her in a New York City alleyway. And you'll see that she has a random teepee in this alleyway. So.
A message from the spirit world.
Where in New York City
Native American
is this?
teepee in New York? In New York
City.
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
You are the most devious shaman in New York City.
I am Edison.
I am Edison.
There are two wolves inside me. One of them is Edison.
One of them is Thomas Edison.
So essentially after this part, Ryuta gains lost information on the spirit gramophone by touching fingers with the shaman.
This is exactly what I saw at the Edison Museum.
So now that Ryuta has gained all the lost information, the Da Vinci Code, if you will, on how to build the spirit gramophone, he just gets all of his buddies to just fucking build it in like 6 days.
Can I come in?
Yuko.
Quick tidbit, this is supposed to represent his wife.
Yeah, his second wife.
His second
Yeah.
wife. Fuck the first one.
Yeah, fuck
out
the
on the
fir-
streets.
yeah.
The second one.
Actually, the two of us are thinking of building a spirit phone.
A spirit phone? Oh, you mean the one that Edison tried to build?
Hmm? How do you know about it?
Girls know about Thomas Edison?
That's why Patrick is here too.
Patrick?
I saw
He
one-
dresses like he's getting ready to bomb France in World War II.
As to not waste your time with filler, I'm going to recap some stuff for you. Number 1, Yuko's only purpose throughout this entire movie is, at the beginning, she teaches them how to astral project somehow in the matter of minutes, and to have a crush on Ryuta. That's it. Number 2, after said astral projection, they end up rising into the 4th dimension and meeting someone by the name of God Eagle.
You are.
I am God.
Their whole objective right now is to meet Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
But they're going along with God Eagle's, like,
They're venturing
tour.
through the many multi-layers of the spirit life and the
Heaven
afterworld
multiverse, if you
yeah.
will.
So they're gonna go through all the different tiers, but only what Ryuta and Yuko
And Yuko can,
do
because they are believers.
Yeah, they're believers.
I know that this is going to be super grainy. It's even grainy on my screen because they made the picture from their website so fucking small. So I'm just going to go through this with you. So from the 3rd dimension to the 9th dimension are all a part of something called the minor heaven. The major heaven, only God can exist there. So starting with the 3rd dimension, which is the earthly realm, and then in a very small sliver lower part of the 4th dimension is hell. So it's like in between Earth and the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is the posthumous realm, and that's just where you go after you die if you don't immediately go to hell. The 5th dimension, called the realm of goodness, is where you go if you're a nice person. Kind of lazy in my opinion. The 6th dimension, which is called the realm of light, is a realm of specialists and divine spirits. By specialists, they mean, at least in reference to the movie, anyone who is super fucking passionate about their job. The 7th dimension, called the realm of bodhisattvas, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, the realm of spirits whose main focus is to help others. How is this different from the 5th dimension where you're just a good-hearted spirit? I don't know. There are actually many articles about this cult being the laziest excuse for a cult or a religion that people have ever seen. The 8th dimension, which is called the realm of Tathagatas, is a realm where spirits go who were like revolutionaries in their era. Which is pretty fucking vague. I feel like that's very subjective for a religion. And lastly, the 9th dimension is the cosmic realm. This is the realm of saviors, and according to the Happy Science cult, that includes like Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad, and other people like that.
Those who live in the 6th dimension light realm have advanced and become experts in their respective fields. For example, politics.
This is what smoking alone feels like. Once Ryuta and his friends go into the 6th dimension, they're all separated into rooms full of sick, elderly, astral people. And it's implied that this is a test for each of them to see if they're truly divine spirits. Now this is where they get to see if they passed or failed.
Come on, I'm doing my best. I'm tired. People should be thankful.
Not as bad as the other guy.
I bet God will appreciate my effort.
Angels wore business suits and working clothes, did you?
No, because I would hope that I wouldn't have to work in heaven. Although Ryuta and Yuko get to keep exploring, they go on separate paths. Ryuta goes to meet Tom Edison, and we're about to see what Yuko gets to do.
Finally, we meet Ryuta Hoshikawa.
God, he's terrifying.
Edison.
Dude, all the characters
Regular
are so Aryan.
They
It's
are.
fucking terrifying.
Hugo? What? I'm Helen Keller.
So because Ryuta passed, he gets to talk to Thomas Edison. Because Yuko passed, she gets to talk to Helen Keller. And because Roberto and Patrick bickered about not passing for like a minute, that sends them straight to hell. So the rest of the movie consists of God Eagle, Yuko, and Ryuta trying to save Roberto and Patrick from the two baddest demons in hell. And I'm gonna need you to brace yourself. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck?
So he's supposed to be Friedrich Nietzsche, who really wasn't that bad of a person besides not necessarily believing in God, but you guys are not ready to see who he has been paired with.
So this is where we begin.
Nietzsche, for not believing in God, is
at the
compatible with
same
Hitler,
level.
aka Histler in the movie.
Histler.
Left on their own, they'll come back and interfere again. It's best they are destroyed now. Beam us!
I'm going to keep everyone's name the same as in the movie except for Nietzsche's because I'm not sure how YouTube handles word restriction. Regardless of my own personal opinions, it's an objective fact that Friedrich Nietzsche is a philosopher who popularized existentialism, and Histler is a man responsible for a genocidal atrocity and a stain on human history that costs the lives of millions and millions of people to the point where we don't even know an accurate number of how many fucking people he was responsible for killing. It just goes to show that you have to be a really broken individual to be so brainwashed to think that both of those are the same, because they're not. That's all. This turned into like a mecha anime. Evangelion who? What the fuck? So just to skip some filler here, Ryuta beats Histler and Nietzsche by channeling his spiritualism and belief through his body to a mecha. And shortly after, Ryuta and Yuko ascend to the 9th dimension, which, might I remind you, is for saviors, which is exactly where they should go.
We're in the 9th dimension.
Imagine reaching the 9th dimension, you're just wearing a fucking polo, khakis, and Adidas. Rian Arl Crowd. Who is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just he created him.
But the fact that this is actually listed on Anime Planet.
Crazy. I wonder too, it must be from one of the other movies.
Are they like power scaling him?
Yeah, I was gonna say it must be from one of the other movies.
What? Okay, so it's a made up person. Good to know. Now you're about to go back to Earth and be institutionalized. There's no way anyone... If this actually happened to someone, no one would believe them.
No, not at all.
The dream is for real, and reality is just a dream. Is that right?
Big brain moment. This song kind of hits. Wouldn't it be so great if the creator and his wife were the ones singing this song?
That's what I'm wondering. Did they just make this movie to be like, we're in a relationship? Yeah. It seems like they're just like the high school couple that wouldn't stop talking about how they're a fucking couple.
There was a couple in middle school like this who were together all 3 years. They ended up breaking up when they went to high school, and he was also a flirt, but they got married in the horticulture area, so they had other students, like other kids, stand guard, so if you weren't invited you couldn't go in the horticulture area. So me and my friends just
Is this in high school?
In middle school. We just watched and laughed at them through the gate. They got married. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
On a scale of 1 to 10, What would you rate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 7. Honestly,
Hell,
amazing. No,
Hitler. Hitler's waiting right for you.
But yeah, I can't believe that Nietzsche is put in the same tier as Hitler simply because he said God is dead.
Are you
and he
allowed to
doesn't
talk
believe in
about Hitler
religion.
on YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like, okay, Hitler.
We'll refer to them by their spiritual names.
So it's just crazy to me that, like, he's categorized as being that bad.
So you die, and you have 24 hours to see if you'll come back alive.
Yeah.
And once the 24 hours are up, you turn into your spirit self,
Yep.
and you have people rudely trying to convince you that you are dead by being like, there's no pulse.
Fuck off.
And then there's all these dimensions. I feel like that just takes so much work. If you want to work beyond your life on Earth, Happy Science Cult is for
Yeah.
you.
If you want to be a capitalist slave after death,
Yeah.
then perfect religion for you. If you don't want to go to hell, like and subscribe. Or you're going to hell. All right, goodbye.
All right, bye guys.